Yo, what is up, people? Today we'll be watching the TV program Chernobyl. So I've never seen it. I have no idea what it's about, but judging by the name, I'm thinking it's something to do with the Russian nuclear disaster. So let's check it out.
What happened there, what happened after, even the good we did. All of it. All of it.
Didn't the Russians have their soldiers digging trenches by Chernobyl about a year ago? And they still had some radiation levels, if I remember correctly.
I've given you everything I know. Don't deny it, of course. They always do. I know you'll try your best.
Man, old school cassette tapes, eh? That was when I was a kid. I wonder why he's got someone staking him out. He's got to be like some top official or something, right? There's some top secret stuff that they don't want to get out. Very intelligent though. That was quite a clever way to go and hide something. And he's coughing up blood. I'm guessing he had something to do with Chernobyl itself. He killed himself. Should be happy that he fed his cat though, eh? Because apparently those eat you within like a week. Oh no, there's an explosion. I was gonna say it wasn't too bad for a supposed nuclear bomb, right? That pregnant lady needs to get out of there before her kid bloody gets born with like 6 eyes and 10 fingers on each hand. I wonder if that's the guy that killed himself, because he kind of looks like him a bit, eh? If he was to age.
What just happened?
I don't know.
There's a fire in the turbine hall. The turbine hall. The control system tank, hydrogen. You and Toktanov, you morons, blew the tank.
No, that's not...
This is an emergency. Everyone stay calm. Our first priority...
It exploded!
We know. Akimov, are we calling the reactor core?
We shut it down, but the control rods are still like... They're not all the way in. I disengaged the clutch.
I'll disconnect the servos from the standby console. You two, get the backup pumps running. We need water moving through the core. That is all that matters.
There is no core!
Shit.
It exploded! The core exploded!
Don't they use seawater for these now? Wasn't the one in Japan? Wasn't that run on seawater?
Stack is burning, I saw it.
You're confused. RBMK reactor cores don't explode. Akimov.
Sasha, don't worry. We did everything right. Something strange has happened.
Do you taste metal?
Akimov!
Comrade Perovashchenko, what you're saying
Tastes
is
metal.
impossible. The core can't explode. It has to be the tank.
We're wasting time. Let's go. Get the hydrogen out of the generators and pump water into the core.
What about the...
Tell you what though, this guy's good, eh? He's straight on it, straight on the problem. Not the fire brigade, what are they gonna do? Man, they had like the same problem in Japan, didn't they? And those people went in and lost their lives to actually stop it and save everyone else. Gotta give them credit. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. It's bricks, isn't it? Man, you know it's a big problem, eh?
You're not on call tonight?
Bringing everybody in. Military and civil. Pripyat. Poleskaya.
Where did they have that big explosion in, was it Beirut or something like that? With all that fertilizer at the port? All those firefighters went in and died there too when that thing went up?
What if they're chemicals?
Not chemicals. The problem's a roof. This is covered in tar, so it's gonna burn all night and it'll stink like hell. That's it. That's the worst of it. Go back to bed.
I initially thought this dude was like a chef, eh, with that bloody outfit.
Is it warm? Where's the dosimeter? Here. Here.
You think they'd also have like radiation suits and masks and stuff on site for them to wear?
It's 3.61. That's as high as it goes. The good one's locked in a safe. I don't have a key. Valera. Your face. Come on. I'm going to find Hodim Chuk in the pump room. You, here. Get Shashanuk. He's in 604. Go. We need to get everyone out!
I mean, the sad thing is this guy will probably die of cancer later on, eh? With the amount of radiation. Oh, I just spat blood all over him.
Hey, we need to get to the reactor hall. The lift's destroyed. Up 2 flights and across. Why are you going there? Stay and hurt him, Chuk.
Where's Victor?
Still in the pump room.
Stay here. I'll come back.
There's too much radiation in the area. I wonder how they did eventually stop that from leaking so much radiation and stuff.
Victor. Oh. Victor. I'm gonna get you out of here. Can you stand?
You reckon that's the explosion that did that?
I dropped the control rods from the other panel.
They're still up.
What?
They're still only a third of the way in. I don't know why. I already sent the trainees down to the reactor hall to lower them by hand.
What about the pumps?
Can't get through to Hodem Chuk. The lines are down.
Fuck the phone and fuck Hodem Chuk. Are the pumps on or not?
Stovyachuk.
My control panel's not working. I tried calling for the electricians.
I don't give a shit about the panel. I need water in my reactor core. Get down there and make sure those pumps are on. Now.
Yeah, that's the first thing you got to worry about, is actually cooling the nuclear stuff itself.
What does the decimeter say?
3.6 Rontgen, but that's as high as the meter.
3.6. Not great, not terrible.
Wow, that's a big fire. All these emergency responders probably end up dying of cancer and stuff as well. No communication though, eh? Like the people inside haven't told them that there's a high radiation level or anything.
Vasily. Oh, Vasily. What's this?
I don't know, Misha. Don't fuck around with it. Hook these up, come on.
Probably a radiated brick, eh?
You taste method.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. The valves, Misha. The valves, let's go. The valves, come on.
What's wrong with his hand? So bullshit, eh? Those people come there to save lives and they're gonna end up dying to it.
What do you need?
We need to get into the reactor hall to lower the control rods while the door's jammed.
I don't think there are control rods. I don't think there's a core.
No, you're mistaken. Akimov said.
Let's go.
What a soldier, eh?
In your tank car, get on these
starting to drop. You think he's going blind? No, it's his hand. Holy. He should know something's up now since he's seen that dude grab that rock. Oh, they're gonna open that door, man. That's gonna be ground zero, eh? Gotta give it to them, eh? They're willing to do it. This is skin changing. It's like a skin changing color.
Let's go! Let's go! Hey!
Oh, I don't even know radiation like does that to you. They left and ran and left this dude, and he was the one that did them a solid.
What do you mean dangerous? It's a fire. It's over there. We're over here.
Mikhail.
What?
Even taking his kid towards it.
Sorry.
This is for silly.
Yeah.
But did he say it was bad?
No, he said it was just a roof.
Well, he's never gotten hurt before. None of the boys have. He'll be fine. Get some...
The tank, it's big enough. This kind of explosion, the control tank on 71, it's 100 cubic meters.
110.
110. Could do this, definitely.
It's gone. I looked right into it. I looked into the core.
Did you lower the control rods or not? Take him to the infirmary. Topped and off, take him!
He would have so much radiation on him, he'll probably affect the other dude there that's taking him to the infirmary.
He's delusional.
What?
Ruptured condenser lines, the feed water is mildly contaminated. He'll be fine, I've seen worse. Do we still have a phone line to the outside? Akimov. Call in a day shift.
But if the...
We have to keep...
You think the
water
Russians
flowing
would be
into the
all
core.
over
We need
this, eh?
Electricians, mechanics, we need bodies. How many times do I have to say it?
I thought this guy was clever, but I'm guessing not.
To Kubrakhanov and for me, they're going to want a full report. Well, I don't know if I can make things better for you, but I can certainly make them worse. Call in the day shift, Comrade Akimov.
Call in the day shift, bring more casualties to the situation.
This is Comrade Yakov.
To your head, comrade.
Whatever the cause, the important thing is that neither you nor
Man, an hour later and they're just having a meeting now. Yo, people, if you're enjoying the content, help a brother out, hit that subscribe button.
take it the safety test was a failure?
We have the situation under control.
Under control? Doesn't look like it's under control.
Shut up, Famine. I have to tell the Central Committee about this. Do you realize that? I have to get on the phone and tell Marion, or God forbid, Frolishev, that my power plant is on fire.
No one can blame you for this, Director Prokhanov.
Of course no one can blame me for this. How can I be responsible? I was sleeping. Tell me what happened, quickly.
We ran the test exactly as Chief Engineer Famine approved. Unit Shift Chief Akimov and Engineer Toptonov encountered technical difficulties leading to an accumulation of hydrogen in the control system tank. It regrettably ignited, damaging the plant, setting the roof on fire.
Tank is quite large. It's the only logical explanation. Of course, Deputy Chief Engineer Dyatlov was directly supervising the test, so he would know best.
The hydrogen tank, fire. The reactor?
We're taking measures to ensure a steady flow of water through the core.
What about radiation?
But they don't even got their water running through.
In the reactor building and being told 3.6 Röntgen per hour.
Well, that's not great, but it's not horrifying.
Not at all. From the feed water, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to limit shifts to 6 hours at a time.
So he's telling them that he's got water running through it. They didn't actually use a proper thing to see how high the radiation level was. They used one that could only go to, what, 3.7 instead it was 3.7.
Have them wake up the local executive committee. There'll be orders coming down.
It's got to be much higher to be bloody getting your skin to take different shapes, right?
Yuri says the only thing is you can't walk right up to the fuel. If you do, a glass of vodka an hour for 4.
These are those people that when a bloody tsunami siren goes off, they go out to the beach to watch if it's coming in, eh?
Oh, it is beautiful.
Should have not have brought his kid, man. Why would you bring your kid to a disaster? All of them are probably going to end up looking like that dude from the Goonies.
We don't know we come from the perimeter. We need to start making our way to the roof. Vasily! We've got to put it out!
Absolute bullshit, eh, that these guys are here. Getting closer and closer to that core.
Going in now.
His face is starting to change.
We have to open the valves by hand.
By hand. And the number of valves, the amount of time to turn them, you're talking about hours in there.
Then help us.
Shit.
Brought them into a ditch, there's nothing there.
What are you guys doing? Are you volunteering to go? You might save 1 million lives, but you're definitely guaranteed to die.
Watch the panel while we're gone.
It's not working.
Just watch it.
Gentlemen, welcome. Please, find a seat.
So 4 hours later.
I apologize for the lateness of the hour. Rest assured, we are all very safe down here. we built this shelter to withstand the nuclear attack by the Americans, so I think we'll be fine.
Talk about trying to play it off.
And a large control tank malfunction damaging reactor building 4 and starting a fire. Now, I have spoken directly to Deputy Secretary Marion. Marion spoke to Deputy Chief Frolishev, Frolishev to Central Committee member Dolgeek, and Dolgeek to General Secretary Gorbachev.
Gone through 4 different people to get to the one that they needed.
The Central Committee has the greatest respect for the work of the Pripyat Executive Committee. They've asked me to brief you on matters as they stand. So, first, the accident is well under control. Second, because the efforts of the Soviet nuclear industry are considered key state secrets, it is important that we ensure that this incident has no adverse consequences. Now, to prevent a panic, the Central Committee have ordered a detachment of military police to Pripyat.
How large of a detachment?
Between 2,000 and 4,000 men.
It's not a little detachment, is it?
Yeah. How dangerous is this?
There's mild radiation, but it's limited to the plant itself.
No, it isn't.
Excuse me.
1 million people could die, but they got to save face.
You saw men with burns. There's more radiation than they're saying. We have wives here. We have children. I say we evacuate the town.
Gentlemen,
yep. 100%.
Please.
The most onto it dude in that room.
Here. Do you think I would keep it in Pripyat if it wasn't safe?
Brikhanov, the air is glowing.
The Cherenkov effect. Completely normal phenomenon, can happen with minimal radiation.
If that was me, I'd get my wife and children out of there. They can always come back.
I wonder how many of you know the name of this place. We all call it Chernobyl, of course. What is its real name?
The Vladimir I. Lenin Nuclear Power Station.
Exactly.
Vladimir, named after the president, eh? Vladimir Putin.
I. Lenin. And how proud he would be of you all tonight. Especially you, young man. And the passion you have for the people. For is that not the sole purpose of the apparatus of the state? Sometimes we forget. Sometimes we fall prey to fear. But our faith in Soviet socialism will always be rewarded.
Yeah, but if you look at World War II, Stalin didn't want to lose that city because it had his name in it, Stalingrad.
Not dangerous.
So what did he do? He sent how many millions to their death?
That when the people ask questions that are not in their own best interest, they should simply be told to keep their minds on their labor and leave matters of the state to the state.
But does the state always have your best interest in mind?
No one leaves. And cut the phone lines. Contain the spread of misinformation.
They did the same thing in New Zealand, not like this, but during COVID, they were putting down people that died in car crashes as COVID deaths. They were scaring people into submitting.
Comrades. We will all be rewarded for what we do here tonight.
100% true too, because even the Prime Minister of New Zealand came out and said it. That's what they were doing.
Fine.
Comrade, go get my wife out of the city. Don't worry about anyone else too.
Well,
I sent my dosimetrists into the reactor building. The large dosimeter from the safe, the one with 1,000 Röntgen capacity.
What was the number?
There was none. The meter burned out the second it was turned on.
Shit.
Here's what Moscow does. Sends us shit equipment and wonders why things go wrong.
We found another dosimeter from the military fire department. It only goes to 200 Rontgen, but it's better than the small ones.
And?
It maxed out. 200 Rontgen.
GG.
No, I asked him. He took multiple measurements. He's my best man.
It's another faulty meter. You're wasting our time.
I checked the meter against the control.
What's wrong with you? How'd you get that number from feed water leaking from a blown tank?
You don't.
Then what the fuck are you talking about?
I walked around the exterior of Building 4. I think there's graphite on the ground in the rubble.
You didn't see graphite?
I did.
Man, you just wanna this guy in the face, eh?
It's not there!
Denial, denial, denial.
Are you suggesting the core, what, exploded?
Yes.
Straight away, even if they didn't believe him, what's gonna happen? What can we do about it? How are we gonna try to solve the problem?
Please tell me how an RBMK reactor core explodes. Not a meltdown, an explosion. I'd love to know.
I can't.
Are you stupid?
No.
Then why can't you?
Are you stupid?
I don't see how it could explode. But it did.
Enough. I'll go up to the vent block roof. From there, you can look right down into reactor building 4. I'll see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, take that, boy.
I apologize.
Guards! Guards!
Give that man some kicks while he's down.
To the medic or the hospital, whatever he needs.
I bet that is that dude at the start that killed himself, right? And he'll be feeling so guilty for doing this.
Been around it all night. You go then.
What?
Go to the vent block roof and report back what you see.
No.
It's stiff.
No, I won't do that.
Of course you will.
You'll be fine.
You know what I'd say? I'd say you come with me. You want me to go, you come with me. Because apparently you're 100% that did not blow. Not leaving the bunker though, are they?
Let's begin. Hang on in.
You know, the sad thing is these guys are down there risking their own lives, knowing they're gonna die to try to do something to save everyone else, but it's all in vain anyway. Because there's no way the water's gonna get to it, right?
All the way, okay? All the way up. Sorry. Something to be sorry for. I told you, we did nothing wrong.
Look at that, making him walk closer and closer towards death. With a soldier behind him in case he does run or doesn't go, shoot him. I bet you. He'll go back. It is blowing up. It is compromised. We don't believe you. Oh, look how fast his face just changed, bro. Everyone's dropping like flies. More firefighters down. People that came to save lives dying. Man, wouldn't you just want to give those people hiding in their room?
Hello?
Valerie Legasso?
Yes?
You're the Legasso who is the first deputy director of the Kurchatov Institute of Atomic Energy.
I am. Who am I
This is
speaking?
Boris Sherbina, deputy chairman of the Council of Ministers and head of the Bureau for Fuel and Energy. There's been an accident at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant.
How bad is it?
No need to panic. There was a fire. It's mostly put out.
Again, no need to panic.
Control system tank. And the core?
We've ordered them to continuously pump water.
Yes, I see. Any contamination?
It's mild. The plant manager, Brukhanov, is reporting 3.6 Rontgen per hour.
That's actually significant. You should evacuate the
You're
surround.
an expert on RBMK reactors.
3.6 significant.
I've studied it.
200 machine on overload.
You're on it. We'll convene at 2 this afternoon.
That late. Forgive me, but don't you think, given the amount of radiation, that it would be...
Legasso, you're on this committee to answer direct questions about the function of an RBMK reactor, if they should happen to arise. Nothing else. Certainly not policy. Do you understand?
Yes, of course. I didn't mean to...
Wow. Disrespectful, man. Bring you for help and treat you like that. Man, hardly on their feet. Hands are puffy. Oh. Everything's swollen. Birds are falling out of the sky, dying. Too much radiation. They reckon the Russians at the moment have like 30 or 40 bombs called the Poseidon. And they reckon it can make a 1,500 foot tsunami off any coastline and have radioactive waste.